I want to make a super quick video about politics, everybody's favorite topic. Everybody's got Tim Walz mania right now, which, as well, they should. The guy seems like a fun guy. And something just popped on the internet that shows that Tim Walz is a Star Trek fan. It's something he wrote in one, he was a teacher and he wrote it in a yearbook, something about Star Trek. He made a funny joke about it being the most realistic science show on television and also the greatest. Ha ha ha. So dig. Reminded me, of course, of our old friend Barack Hussein Obama, a man for whom I hold great admiration. I'd vote for him a third time if I could. What a guy. And, he's supposed to be the famous Trekkie, right? Now, here's where it gets funny. Am I going to be able to do this in 2 minutes to upload it to Twitter? No. There's going to be a longer video. Not like long, but longer than 2, like 4. Let's go back in time to 2008 when Barack Obama was first coming on the scene. There was a very famous profile of him in Newsweek magazine, back when Newsweek magazine was still a thing. Now it's, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. But and it was a big deal. And in it was him and Michelle, and they're goofing around. And a famous passage in the profile was when he revealed himself to be a nerd because she was wearing a belt that looked, kind of like fun from the 60s original series Star Trek, and he pushed a button on it and pretended that he was like Captain Kirk. So, but all these years, I've always been a little bit annoyed, and even in the back of my head, kind of thought like Barack Obama, kind of a fake Star Trek fan because he gets the line wrong. So let me read it to you. And I had a revelation today, 16 years later. Okay, here's the quote from Newsweek. And I don't know who originally wrote the article because when you Google, this has been aggregated so many times that you'll never find the original that easy. All right, so, quote, "That's an interesting belt buckle," he said to Michelle mischievously. She feigned offense and said, I am interesting next to you. Surprise, surprise. A blue suit, a white shirt, and a tie. This is cute. This is adorable. Obama grinned and bent down until he was almost at eye level with her waist. He jabbed a playful finger toward her belt buckle and let loose his inner nerd. Quote, "The lithium crystals. Beam me up, Scotty," Obama squeaked, laughing at his own lame joke as Michelle rolled her eyes. Now, this endeared him to everyone and endeared him to me too, but two things. Well, first of all, beam me up, Scotty. No one actually ever, I'm really going in the weeds here, but the phrase beam me up, Scotty isn't really a Star Trek phrase. It's like play it again, Sam. No one ever actually said it on the original Star Trek. Then years later, when everybody thought they said it, they eventually did say it. So that's fine. But he says, quote, "The lithium crystals, beam me up, Scott." Well, they're dilithium crystals, not lithium crystals. And this has bothered me since 2008. It was not until today, during Tim Walz mania, August 7th, 2024, that I realized it's possible and perhaps probable that Barack Obama didn't screw it up. And the author of this piece and the editor didn't fact check it. It could be that the author of this piece didn't know shit about Star Trek, overheard. Imagine this. Obama pushes Michelle Obama's belt and goes, "Dilithium crystals, beam me up, Scotty." That's cute. That's funny. The person on the other end maybe doesn't know from Star Trek and hears "the lithium crystals," right? Huh? All these years, I owe Obama an apology. Dilithium crystals, the lithium crystals. Now, whoever the reporter is, not everybody's a Star Trek fan, but the editor should have fact checked. And this is a major piece. This was again, back when Newsweek was for real. This was front page shit. It was a big deal. I bought it on the newsstand. Everybody did. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I have too much time on my hands. And B, I actually do I feel dumb because there have been times over the years when I've been hanging out with friends and people talk about Obama the nerd. I've been like, oh, if he's such a nerd, why does he call them lithium crystals? And I realize now that I perhaps rushed to judgment and I accused him unjustly. I didn't have all the facts. The truth is, the Heisenberg compensator isn't on this one. We just don't know. Did he make a mistake? Did the author of the piece make a mistake? Did the editor make a mistake? We just don't know. So now that's the deal. Tim Walz, fun guy. Obviously, I'm waiting to find out if he likes fish. I'm sure he does. That's very key. Kamala Harris, she seems all right. You know, the coconut tree, I dig it. I'm not going to give them any money. For a minute, I was like, because, I used to give, John Kerry was the last time I ever gave money. And then since then, it's like, voting isn't enough. You got to give. But they have so much money, I'm not giving them any money. But obviously, I'm excited to vote for Kamala Harris, even though I live in New York and I could vote for whomever I want. I could do a write-in candidate for dilithium crystal and it wouldn't matter. But that's a whole other video. All right, Hoffman on politics. Who'd have thunk it?